This is my beautiful audience, my family, 4 audience members.
So today, I will be doing a presentation on Squid Ink, A Colorful Journey by me, Rachael Shippey. So before we start the presentation, I did want to show us a little clip from one of the most iconic ocean documentaries of all time. Now, I know this is not entirely accurate, of course, and that's because Pearl is an octopus, not a squid. And even though octopi and cuttlefish also produce ink, today we are strictly squidly. So in this presentation, we will go on an undersea journey to learn about squid ink and its uses. First, we'll learn what squid ink is. Next, we'll learn how squid use their ink. And lastly, we'll learn how humans have used squid ink for hundreds of years. So take hold of my tentacle and let's dive in. So first off, what is squid ink? Well, the article Cephalopod Ink, Production, Chemistry, Functions, and Applications by Charles Derby from 2014 gives us some great insight. Ink is produced in the aptly named ink sac and is mixed with mucus and then expelled through the siphon. The siphon being the muscular organ that squid use to push water through, which propels them through the ocean. Scientists have found that the chemical makeup of specific squid ink is different for all species, but they've found some commonalities. Melanin, which is used to give our skin its distinctive shade and tone, is also what gives squid ink its specific color. Squid ink is also high in amino acids such as taurine and glutamate, and scientists have also found other bioactive molecules such as tyrosinases, which is an enzyme in melanin production, but we hypothesize that it can be used for even more. So the most common way that squids use their ink, and you probably know this, is to create a smoke screen. So when a squid feels threatened, it will eject ink from its siphon, hopefully blocking it from the view of predators and allowing it to escape. But scientists have actually found more ways that squid can use their ink. According to the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute in their 2022 annual report, scientists found that by changing the amount of mucus in the ink, squids can actually create different ink shapes in the water. These different shapes are called pseudomorphs because they actually can mimic the shape of different animals found in the deep ocean. On the screen here, you can see in the smaller screen, that's the actual animal, and in the larger background is the squid ink pseudomorph. So squid can make these pseudomorphs into shapes of animals that predators might not want to eat, like a stinging siphonophore or a jellyfish, but they can also make pseudomorphs into the shape of other squids. That way, hopefully, the predator will go for the decoy squid instead of the real one. So, let's go to the chemical defenses that squid ink can do. Remember those bioactive molecules, the tyrosinases? Well, according to a 2022 article published by the Ocean Conservancy titled, Why Do Cephalopods Use Their Ink?, Michelle Frey states that tyrosinases can actually irritate the eyes of predators and overwhelm their senses, confusing them, allowing the squid to get away. And other scientists hypothesize that squid ink can even be a chemical warning mechanism, letting all the other cephalopods in the area know there's a predator here, danger, get away. And lastly, let's talk about how humans have used squid. Let's bring it closer to home. So close to home, you might even have squid ink in your pantry right now. In a 2023 Healthline article by Ryan Rahman titled, What is squid ink and why should you eat it? The article states that squid ink has been used and consumed by humans for hundreds of years. Squid ink has been used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat different vascular and cardiac issues, and it was also used in the 1800s as an ink for painting, writing, and drawing. But today, squid ink is mainly used as a food additive. So this is mainly found in Japanese and Mediterranean cuisine, adding squid ink either to pasta or to rice or to sauces. And so the melanin from the squid ink gives it its distinctive dark color. And squid ink also has an umami or savory flavor, and this comes from the high amount of the amino acid glutamate that we previously discussed in the squid ink. But this does not just look striking and have a tasty flavor. Scientists have also been looking into the health properties of squid ink. They've been doing only in-lab testings, but they seem promising. And we found that squid ink might have antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, and possibly even help lower blood pressure, which is something good to think about next time you see it on a menu. So, in conclusion, ink is a fascinating substance produced by all squid and comes in many forms and functions. Today we learned that squid make ink in their ink sac and expel it through their siphon. Squid can also use ink for a quick escape to mimic other animals as a chemical defense or even as a chemical warning sign for other squid in the area. Lastly, we learned that humans love squid ink and have been using it for hundreds of years, and we're looking into possible health properties of squid ink today. So thank you guys for listening. You guys have been an incredible audience, and that's all I have for you.
Here's the family again. Thank you.